Well, basically this is a community rally to stand up and protect open green space. Recently Belfast City Council have approved plans for a 3G fenced off exclusive facility that will be controlled and managed by the local school, De La Salle College. But fundamentally this plan will result in the community losing access to open green space. So we've come here today to basically send a message to Belfast City Council that we feel that they are not doing enough to protect open green space.
Lived here for 30 years. I grew up on the field. It's where we learned to play football, hurling. This is where we had time to stretch legs and get away from the house. And to think that my two children that I have now will have that same facility. It's just quite angry that obviously we didn't get properly consulted about the whole thing. We didn't obviously have a chance of giving ultimate suggestions as well.
And how important is this space for the community?
Well, as you can see with the amount of people out here, it's important enough. It's lovely to look out on, 1, 2, to see the children playing on. It's grand, and I'm able to watch my grandchildren from my door, which is lovely. And it's just a community thing, and it's really, really important.
But you know what? We deserve to be consulted about that, not told you're getting a 3D pitch and just be happy about it.
So this proposal has been campaigned against since December 2013. Can you tell us about this process since then?
Well, basically we became aware of the plans back in October 2013 when the school in question, De La Salle College, held an information session on a Thursday evening back in October 2013. They notified residents very erratically. Not everybody received an official notification, and on that notification it said we invite you to an information session on the future of De La Salle playing fields. So they actually had already made a claim on this land. So the meeting was well attended, and at that meeting there was an awful lot of opposition expressed towards the concept at that time. It then went quickly, then it sort of snowballed into then a planning application being made in January 2014. Residents obviously followed the planning process. They lodged relevant planning matters. They made reference to the noise, the lighting, the loss of the amenity, etc., etc. And you know, there was over 600 letters of opposition outlining very, very key planning matters. The school, on the other hand, and the people who were supporting the proposal, they lodged just under 400 letters of support. And actually, if you look at the planning portal site, the letters of support don't even mention Glassmullen. They're simply letters of support for funding streams to secure, obviously, a facility. It doesn't mention the actual venue of this facility. We've obviously lobbied the council. Our elected representatives, we've lobbied them hard. They seem completely unwilling to listen to the views of residents.
The planning committee now seem to have the final say. They haven't listened to any of the concerns that have been raised by the residents. And the biggest issue for us was the lack of consultation. And I know you all know up here what that's like.
Representatives from the school say that this will prove to be an excellent addition to the local community. What's your thoughts on this?
Well, they haven't consulted the community, so they don't know what the community wants. And as you've seen from the rally today, we don't want this to happen. It's just going to be another waste of space, especially like Dumble Park. How often is that used? It's just their land waste. There's children wanting to play football, but that's closed off to them unless they're willing to pay. Why should they have to pay? You know, if it's for children to get fit, then leave it as it is, free to use.
We're not against progress. In fact, we're very much for it. La Salle, St Genevieve's and CBS, Miss Mary's, they deserve the best facilities because they serve a great purpose within the community, but we still have to consider residents. And as obviously a past pupil of St Mary's and obviously a resident of the area, I'm not against in any means new pitches or new facilities for the schools, but certainly I don't want to be affecting the way it's going to. I don't want to close off access for other people. There's other ways around it. There's other proposals that you know we put across, but that hasn't been considered, I don't think.
The school have alternatives. The community does not. We felt that we have very much led a very active campaign. We've obviously tried to engage. You know, just recently we've engaged with the school on the 13th of May. We put 4 pertinent questions to them. They were to come back to us early June, and we have yet to hear from the school. The school have been completely unwilling to engage with residents in an open, honest and transparent way.
We're knee deep in 3G pitches and the damn fools keep yelling, build more. We're waist deep in 3G pitches, but the damn fools keep yelling, build more.